WrestleMania. It is upon us. They've taken a little while to get the matches going and everything like that. What's actually really going on? To start off, the Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt match.
I was looking so for like all year round for Bray Wyatt to get his push, and thank God he did. Now he's obviously the heavyweight champ. I hope he comes out on top. I don't see Randy Orton be champ. I don't see that happening because it doesn't make sense as far as where he's going to go. If he's a part-timer, realistically, what's the point of giving the title? But they did that with John Cena as well to make him tie Ric Flair. So realistically, why they're going to do it doesn't really make sense, but there's still a possibility they might. I still say Bray Wyatt on top. It doesn't make a difference to me.
I think that's my pick too, Bray Wyatt. I think that they're realizing that they should just give him a push. Like this title changing and all this stuff always going on. I think the Bray Wyatt, there's still more to build off that character. Like all this mysterious stuff that is going on.
He could do like the Undertaker, how he was basically like the face of fear.
Face of fear.
You want that. And I think that this whole the Wyatt family being disbanded and to be broken apart, I think this is actually just the beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see Sister Abigail in the near future. Bray Wyatt has an actual sister in the wrestling organization, not in WWE, but in some other wrestling organization. So there's a possibility that they're going to actually bring Sister Abigail to the WWE. Bo Dallas is another feature that he might bring into the Wyatts, the Wyatt family. And I don't think Luke Harper is done. I think he's going to actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he does it here at WrestleMania at the match and he actually helps Bray Wyatt. I wouldn't be surprised.
There's always, that's the thing, there's so many angles for the whole Wyatt family, right? So that's it. Wyatt, we're agreeing on the first one. Next up, Goldberg and Brock. Huge match.
It's gonna be like a 30-second match. It's gonna be a squash and done.
That's not like that's not like Goldberg to do.
I don't think Goldberg's gonna squash him. I think Brock's gonna squash him because it doesn't make sense. Again, Goldberg going 3-0 against Brock. He's not gonna do what he did in WCW with 170-0, and 3-0 against Brock doesn't make sense because Brock still got years on his career where Goldberg's on his way out. It's gonna be handing the title to Brock, and now they're gonna start this whole thing with Brock now, maybe against Roman Reigns. I don't know.
Who knows? Where do they go with that afterwards?
Like, realistically, nobody knows what's going to happen, but I think Brock's going to, I think it's going to be a squash
It would only make sense, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't looked into it, how long Goldberg's contract was for, but I
think it's done, actually, after this WrestleMania, but even then, like, what are you going to do with him? You made the squash match against Kevin Owens with Goldberg coming on top was ridiculous. That was like, you could see it in Kevin Owens' eyes as he's pacing the ring that last pay-per-view. He didn't want it. He didn't want it to happen, but like it took him longer to walk and pace the ring once than once he got in. It was stupid.
Ding, ding, done.
So I think it's going to be Brock on top.
I agree again.
So 2-2.
Undertaker, the Undertaker, and Roman Reigns.
Oh God, fuck, man. I don't want to say it. I can't stand Roman Reigns, but he's going to come out on top. There's no way he would. Oh, I hate it so much.
Reigns.
You saw it on the last Raw. He speared Taker, even though Taker got up after the spear. The crowd went ballistic in boos. Like, if he was any smarter, he would be thinking that boos were the new cheer, the way of cheering for him, because it's ridiculous. Every time he comes out, every time you hear his music, it's just constant boos. Even 2 weeks prior to that, they had Braun Strowman call out Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns music came on, stopped, Taker's music came on, so it was a boo, a pop, and then Roman Reigns music came on again, and it was another boo.
He's unbelievable, but that's the thing, they always say that it's like, as long as you're getting a crowd reaction, but if he literally beats the Undertaker at WrestleMania, he's like the ultimate, like, everybody hates.
And the fact that they haven't turned him heel already, like, if they were going to turn him heel, and they did it, and he would have beaten Undertaker, would have been understandable, because you're going to get that boo reaction anyways. But the fact that you haven't turned him heel yet, and you're still getting that reaction, doesn't make sense. So what's now? So is Taker the face in this match, or is Roman Reigns the face? What is it?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a stupid match, so I think Roman Reigns out on top.
I have to take the same thing again.
Shane O'Mac
and AJ Styles.
It's going to be a friggin' great match. It's going to be so good.
I bet you it's going to be one of the most entertaining matches of the card.
Yeah, if not the card, probably one of the years, because Shane O'Mac is not afraid to risk the body, and AJ Styles is the innovator of moves, man.
Yeah,
that guy is so good.
Yeah, he's going to make it all interesting.
Every match he's been in.
Yeah, obviously, you want to keep on pushing the AJ Styles like whole thing, but I don't know, Shane. Like I can't see him beating him.
I think he's gonna beat him, but I think it's gonna be like a bloodbath where AJ Styles is gonna open Shane McMahon, and
you think?
I think so, and it's probably gonna be
era, Mike,
I know, but it's true. That is true, but I don't see AJ Styles losing, and every match AJ Styles goes in with, no matter who it is, and we know the caliber that Shane McMahon is, type of wrestler that he is, but he even made John Cena look good. He made guys that are one-dimensional look fantastic.
I know.
And he's so good.
He's ridiculous.
So I think AJ Styles is going to come on top. There's no way he shouldn't. If they're going to keep pushing him.
This is like such an up in the air for me.
Yeah, you don't know who you're going to
I just want to go against you for one match. Okay. I got to go with Shane. There you go.
Shane, okay. That's a good pick. Like I said, that's going to be the match of the night. At least in my opinion. It's going to be so good. Randy Orton, I think, and Bray Wyatt's going to be a really good match, but I don't know what's going to be the end card, if it's going to be the Randy Orton-Bray or it's going to be Brock Goldberg's. Probably be Brock Goldberg's be the end of the match, because they're going to fill so much void.
Well, that's the thing. There's always so many surprises at WrestleMania, right? So I think the end card is going to be something that everybody's going to be like speechless. Yeah. And there's like, you got to talk about the Broken Hardys and stuff like that.
Oh man.
So you might think that the Wyatt and Orton might be the last match, and there might be something that happens there, that the feud happens with the Broken Hardys with the Wyatt. Good. It would be crazy. That's why I said he's so open-ended, like as a wrestler, like Bray Wyatt, that there could be anything. They could link it up with anything and make a storyline out of it.
So many great guys even on NXT that could still come up. It's just, there's so much talent now, thank God, because they've actually pushed talent, because there was a good dry spell where it was just Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, or Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn, or Roman Reigns versus anybody, and that we were seeing repeatedly. But now, thank God, there's actually a deeper pool that they could pull from.
So next up, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
That's going to be a good match too. From what I understand, Jericho, this is going to be his last. So whether he wins or loses, he's going to leave. I don't think they're going to make him win. It doesn't make sense if they do.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be Kevin Owens, end of feud. Whether he's going to go after his title again against Brock, if Brock does win against Goldberg, nobody knows if that's going to happen. But again, if Brock got squashed against Goldberg and Goldberg squashed Kevin Owens, and now Brock beats Goldberg, Kevin Owens doesn't really stand a chance against Brock, in my opinion. Like the way this whole teeter-totter thing goes doesn't make sense, but I would love to see Kevin Owens win, because he's the future of WWE. So he's too good to
okay, I'll take Kevin Owens too. Fine. Yeah,
it's a great pick. You know.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Next up, we got John Cena and Nikki against Miz and Maurice.
Oh man,
the story. Miz sells it though.
He's so good. It's all started
because when I watch those things, I always think John Cena is gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
like I just think about.
It's too funny because you see Miz, like he's basically, it seems like he's dropping pipe bombs on talking smack right after the thing, and you're watching it. It's like, wow, that's pretty deep. That he's going all out when he started off with Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose. Now he's going on John Cena, and John Cena is the face now. You know, it's like he's history, you know, like he's unbelievable. He's been around for decades, and he's been the guy that's always been pushed. And Miz is making him look stupid on the mic.
I know, it's crazy. Like I'll do the pick here. I think Miz and Maurice, just because Miz is like just killing it.
He's
think that
so good as a heel.
He's unbelievable, man. He, like I said, he draws emotion out of somebody that's like, man, that guy's gonna be pissed about what he's saying about him. And like, it's so believable, it's nuts.
His last promo that he cut when he was doing the Life of John Cena at home, and Maurice was Nikki Bella, I was literally in tears. It was so funny. Yeah, so I hope Miz, but I don't see Cena losing. I think it's going to be Cena. He says Miz.
We're disagreeing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Cena. There's no way they're gonna squash John Cena, or they're going to make him lose. I think it's going to be Cena on top. And
all right, we'll see about that.
But Miz, like I said, if he wins, I'm still happy. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our pick. Cena, Miz.
Next up, Neville, Austin Aries.
Yeah.
What can I say? Neville, I never kind of jumped on the bandwagon with it, but Austin Aries, I've loved him since TNA. The guy's amazing, like just amazing. He's like a little pit bull. Yeah. He's crazy in the ring. So I'm so happy that Austin Aries, I think he was cleared from an injury, and now he's back in the title contention. So it's going to be good.
You got a quick push right off the bat. And, you know, I never really followed Austin Aries into TNA. I heard a lot of his names, as much as like AJ Styles. I heard a lot of their names being brought up, but I've never really followed his wrestling style or his career at all. He got a really good push right off the bat. So like he came back, cleared his bill of health, and all of a sudden now he's got the title push, and I think it's going to be good for him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think he's gonna win. Neville made the cruiserweight division look like it was a bunch of babies. He was dominating everybody in there. You needed a new face to actually,
of course,
create this banter back and forth where Neville has a rematch and blah blah blah, so it can go on for another possibly 6 months with Neville and Austin Aries. I see Austin Aries coming on top for the title.
Agreed.
Yeah, and Neville is gonna actually have a nice rubber band match back and forth.
Anderson, Gallows,
Cesaro, Sheamus,
and Enzo and Cass. What do you think? The tag team divisions.
I don't really care. I don't.
Just pick somebody quick.
I really. This is.
We won't even get into it.
It's interesting as the women's, but I'm gonna say. You know, I would like to see Cass and Enzo.
I love those guys from the beginning. Yeah. That guy's awesome.
They're probably not going to.
No.
But I say,
as long as it's not Cesaro and Sheamus
again, yeah. You know, if you lost to win, to lose, I'd rather see a new guys do it, and Enzo and Cass deserve it at this point. They've been putting a lot of promos with you know, like the Kentucky Fried Chicken stuff that they're doing in between pay-per-views and all that.
Anything. He's amazing, Mike.
Yeah, they've been really good. So I think they're due.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're
okay. I picked the same.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, I know you didn't want to talk about it.
I care less. Again, same thing with
the Andre Battle Royal.
Memorial Classic. Whatever the hell it is.
I think, personally...
Shaq.
No. I'm getting to that. But I think personally that the match is absolutely pointless because all it's going to do is if it does happen, that Shaq comes out in the big show. That's all this match is going to be about. It has nothing to do with anybody, whoever wins. It's just building that up, maybe for SummerSlam, who knows? But I think that's all it has to do with. That's my 2 cents. I don't even know who would win.
Yeah, who's going to win? Who cares? Like, what's going to be? It's probably going to be Shaq and Big Show at the end and
or
whatever.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, and they're going to create something, and I think Shaq's going to end up winning just to get his stupid name on the Hall of Fame. That's all that this is, basically, and it's going to create something for SummerSlam. Nobody cares, realistically.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's something.
But this actually
can be interesting. I don't know.
This WrestleMania is actually pretty interesting. There are a lot of deep matches that could go either way.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good matches. Thank God this time.
I think they're gonna go all out. It's the Super Bowl of wrestling. Yeah, they're gonna go all out.
Yeah, I think if the Seth Rollins and thing does happen, Seth Rollins Triple H. Again, who cares? Nobody caars. You're gonna have your few guys that do, but I don't personally.
Yeah.
So I think that's basically it. Any match could go either way, but I think our picks are right. So screw
you. That's it. Don't you have a shout out to say to anybody about your picks?
Thanks, Brett.
Yeah. There you go. You got Brett. Brett will be watching his picks. Brett's a good friend of mine.
Jot it down, Brett. Hopefully I'm right, and I can just put it in the face.
I always watch WrestleMania with my friend Brett, and he's always like, "Call Mike. His pick was wrong." He's all devastated by what Mike picks. Jesus, I can't even breathe. So excited about it.
It's so funny. But yeah, you know what? I love to hear what you guys think. Brett, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.